So first we're gonna open up the sleeve on the seam. You know, the seam is right here, you open it up, and that's it. So open the 3 of them or 4, as many as you are using, and then we're gonna iron them. All right, now they're all ironed. We're going to compare them to make them the same length. So just put one over the other. And you can do, you know, 2 at a time, or it's basically just about the length, okay? And the other thing is, I like, so this is a strange design. I like to keep my round, you know, the cap of the sleeve, because I like the effect that it makes. But watch first, see if you like the one I'm making. If you don't like it and if you find it weird, you can just cut it straight here. But for me, I think this is cool, so then I'm gonna pile them, the 3 of them. All right, and then I'll cut it, and I'm kind of make the, instead of the cap being so pointy like that, I'm gonna like make a little more suave, more subtle. Look. And that makes the 3 of them the same length, right? Now I'm going to just trim these little seams that are on the sides here, and then add all the sleeves together. In order to add them together, I just want to pay attention to the right sides, and that's more about the placket, right? And then we're gonna sew them like this. Right sides together, the edges, look, they're like in the original position, and then I'll sew them right there. And then this one is gonna come right here and be attached there. And then closing the circle right there. So let me get started. Look, I have like this big panel now, and I'll just close the circle by sewing these 2 together. And all my edges here are lined up. Now, when the curves of the sleeves match, you see when they encounter, sometimes there's this like difference. So I just crop this, just trim it here, right? So then it's like a straight line, kind of straight. Okay, you don't have this extra here. Look, like that. It's very subtle, but let's just do that. And now I'm gonna do the finishing, right? So I press my seams, and I'm gonna zigzag the edge here. You can also do like a top stitch. You can press it like that, and then do a top stitch here, and it'll be a good finishing as well. But I'll just do the zigzag to keep it simple. And then we're going to add the yarn to do the zigzag, right? So I grab my yarn, so we're gonna zigzag in order to gather, right, the edge, the round edges of our bag now, right? So we just put the yarn on the edge like that, and then we zigzag over it. Just like that, you leave a little tail there, not too big. Open your widest zigzag. And then go over, trying to avoid sewing over the yarn. You see, now it's there. I did the whole thing. Now I'm gonna pull the thread and gather it. You see? So that's the bottom of the bag. And I want to make this round. So I'm going to take a round shape and draw, and then I'll have the bottom of my bag, right? So the top will finish later, but this is like that. But for you, you might want to do square or triangle, any shape you want. I want to do the round one.